Today I'm going to introduce the functions about DEX and the quiz in full Chinese. First, let me show you how the iOS platform for Chinese application works. This is a text study page for full Chinese application on iOS. It should be the same like we are on Windows or on Mac. We have a text part of the to display the whole text. We have a card region which displays the selected word of the pinyin and the English translation. We could navigate through each word to see each word meaning, and we could also go up to see each chunk or each sentences. If in this mode we are going to display the translation for this selected chunk or sentences, we will also display the sound, and you could play and you also could navigate through. If in this state, we are going to just navigate to next chunk other than next card. But if we go down, we'll go into the word navigation mode, which you will navigate through word. So this is how user to study a text. He will just navigate through the word to get the meaning of each word, and then he will just go up to get the meaning of each chunk or each sentences. During the time, the users might mark some word as unfamiliar for him. So we will connect all these words as a bunch of flashcards, which we will save for quiz for user to remember them. This is what we call the DEX. Basically, DEX is just a bunch of words that are unfamiliar and marked by the user in the text. As you can see, when we flagged this word, that means this word will go into the DEX. This word also go into the DEX. This one does not. This one does not. But when we flag this word, we will just add this word into the DEX. Okay, we already have the whole unfamiliar words for this text, so we could start to test this. We should start to test this DEX. This is the DEX list view, which contains all the DEX I have been created. So I have studied many texts. Each text will relate with one DEX. In this DEX, it will contain all the unfamiliar words that I have marked. When I click in, it will display the whole words that in this DEX. Each DEX has a status I have been quizzed of the progress we have calculated automatically. The bar part is the text which is related with this DEX and some statistical information. And this button, there are 5 buttons which help us to do different type of quiz. We separated them into read, write, hear, see, and pinyin. If I started the read quiz, it will first display how many cards we will be quizzed. and how many cards in this quiz. If I click start, it will just display the characters of this word and let me to decide if I remember its meaning or not. This is the progress. If I already defined, I could click check to see if the meaning is correct or not. We have 3 buttons to mark this quiz status: correct, so, and wrong. Each time you click this button means this quiz has been finished, and we will go to next word. And in this word, we will check the word is correct or not. And we also could, if we want to look more information for this word during the quiz, we could click dictionary. It will just display all the information for this word in the dictionary, including the definitions and the example sentences. We could also click into the components of this word and it will also give the information about this character, of course. Now we could go back to the quiz. I think it's correct, so we go to next word. Go to think it's wrong, it just go to the next word. So the program will automatically calculate that when the quiz will be stopped. Okay, now I'm just going to, the quiz has been finished. It will mark the correct answer and the wrong answers for each flashcard. We also have a status for this quiz. We could store these results. As you can see, it will change the statistics for each of the cards, and the whole statistics has been changed. Now, if we click the right quiz, the first page is the same. If the user clicks start, it will just display the English meaning other than Chinese characters. So you should go back the Chinese characters. If you want to check if the answer is correct or not, just click check. Like the old ways will display this information and the dictionary text. And if you want to check this word in the text which we started before, you could click text. It will just highlight this word for you in the text study mode. And now you could also go back to the quiz. So this is a different mode. We just go through that. Okay, the quiz has been finished, so we just store the results. The here quiz is different. Okay, this just give you the sound of the chunks, so you could decide if you can identify the meaning of the word. It will display the information in a whole sentence to help you to identify this word. Okay, I'm going to close this quiz. Now I'm just store the results. This is the here quiz, and the C quiz is to recording your sound of the English meaning. So you should see the Chinese speak the Chinese and compare it with the correct way. I'm going to close that. And also there's a pinyin quiz. It will just give the pinyin, and you should pronounce that pinyin and to check if it's correct or not. So this is 5 quiz functions and the DEX functions. That's our next step. We are going to prepare a bunch of APIs to support these functions, and we hope we could implement these functions before in this month, I think. Thank you.